strengths that India has is that it has all the locales that you want for filming, whether it is outdoor, indoor, you name it, we have it. You have just one visa. Whether you want the desert, you want the sea, you want the mountains, you want the crowds, you want the poverty, you want the hills, you want the animation, you want the post-production, you name it, special effects, visual effects, VFX, the whole works, we have it all here. And you just need one film visa to undertake that activity. We have relatively, it is cost effective in terms of the funding portion of it because of the rupee dollar exchange value which is there. So it would be relatively inexpensive to film in India when compared to any other location. And thirdly, we would also be offering the incentives which would make it quite competitive for filmmakers to come and shoot in India.
If you look at historically what of India has done well, the most important, whether it was Satyajit Ray or whether it is Shekhar Kapoor uh, or Deepa Mehta or Meera Nair, I think India's biggest strength is its diversity, and as a result of that, it's diverse stories that we have. And I think if we focus on that, uh, uh, you know, this morning we were talking with Gautam Ghosh, who's talking about a talent story in India. So I think if we look for unique stories, uh, India has a lot to offer. Has a lot to offer. That's one. Two, I think we have a huge amount of talent, especially in the technical area. And we are talking about animation here. Soumitra's one of his earlier works, Gopi Gavaiya. One of the finest pieces of animation I have ever seen. I even when I look at a Bombay Rose, I still measure it against the quality of Gopi. Absolutely world class and was recognized as such. So I think talent and stories. These are the two important things. And thanks.
What we have actually built over the last 2 decades in India in terms of animation, visual effects, and gaming is the talent pool and the delivery mechanism. And I think that's a very important aspect. The second important aspect, according to me, is like the commonality between India and Canada. India and Canada both are known for outsourcing IT services and IT enabled services, and even animation and visual effects services and gaming services. At the same time, both the countries also deliver a large amount of original content. So they understand uh, the nuances and the mix of both the deliveries and both the creations. Uh, so that is a very solid point. The third important aspect is that if you really look at any category in in the animation audience space, India offers a huge amount of eyeballs, and I think they are all consuming a large amount of content. So, in terms of consumption of animation, visual effects, and the gaming ecosystem, I think we are a force in India today as a country which cannot be neglected because the consumptions are very, very large. And I think that's where the partnerships would remain very critical. What I may suggest, and I think Bobby sir and me had discussed this in the past, in particular. If actually we can have Indo-Canada co-production fund to be set up, and there are many people in Canada who are from Indian origin and even otherwise who would be keen. I think that would add a lot of value to this process, and I think it will push the process in a very big way.
The artistic talent that is available in our country, because of this huge, like we have 2,000 years of audiovisual history, and that is actually in fact a part of all of us. It's part of a being, that it's music or textiles or everything. So it's a very important aspect as a community, as a culture. The other thing which is some of you may be surprised at if I say this, but actually Indians are extremely hardworking. I, I, I seriously believe this. We are very hardworking working people, and I mean, I don't know if there are communities, people in the world who can work for 48 hours continuously if there's a deadline. So we have that huge strength, and people all over the world should appreciate this about us.